I have expected you. Welcome to BabbleArea 4 about Pokémon Hisuian Snow. I'm ArapyDea, but you can call me Era, and let's start. First off, spoiler warning, I will talk about the entire series in great detail, so if you haven't already seen it, it's all on YouTube and it's just 30 minutes, so go watch it, cause it's really good, and then come back. Pokémon Hisuian Snow is a 3-episode long short series. It was directed by Ken Yamamoto and written by Taku Kishimoto. The 3 episodes were released on May 18th, June 8th, and June 22nd on the official Pokémon YouTube channels, dubbed in Japanese and English and subtitled in Spanish, Italian, French, and German. I personally watched it first in English, then in Japanese, and then again in English on the official YouTube channels. I don't have much to say to the story itself, as we are talking about just 30 minutes. It is a rather expectable storyline, but made very good. It's also nice to have this look into the past, how things used to be, considering that most, if not all, Pokemon anime-ish things are held more modern. I am slightly confused why we have a present flashback present thing going on instead of a past present thing. Like, right at the beginning of the first episode, it is mentioned that a violent Pokemon appeared near Jubilife Village, and I completely forgot about it when we reached episode 3, because we had an entire long flashback between that moment and the moment it got relevant again. I also just did the math, the show is 30 minutes, the flashback alone is 15 minutes of that. That doesn't seem right. I do think if this would be a past-present situation, that wouldn't bother me as much. Something positive though, I think they knew very well when words are necessary and when not, which a lot of shows don't seem to know these days. It's too short for me to build an actual opinion on if there are things I would have done differently, but as I just mentioned, I probably would have gone with a past-present approach. Besides that, I have nothing to say here. And my favorite moments are definitely the fall, half because I didn't really expect it and half because it looked super cool. Also, the It Seems Injured scene. I don't know why I like it so much, but something about it makes me like scenes like these a lot. As well as the entire fight between Snow and Garchomp. Like, oh my dear, Garchomp looked so cool and scary, I'm still not over it. Generally, the characters are really basic, but it's a good basic. I like his favorite character material for me. I do like him a lot, but I don't have much else to say about him. I wish Alex's father would have an official name, but besides that, I understand why he acted and reacted the way he did, and considering that at the end he may not have understood, but at least accepted Alex's fascination with the Pokemon, I would say he's a good father. Zorua is very similar to Alec, which makes sense, but because of that I also don't have much to say besides good character. The antagonists category here is kinda not very clear. I guess Garchomp is the antagonist here. I'm kinda curious why it was so aggressive, but besides that, Garchomp gets extra points because it looked so damn cool, like come on. I can't be mad when it looked so cool and we don't know what happened before what we saw. With these kind of really short things, it's very hard to choose a favorite side character because it's more of a background character most of the time, so I'll just say this child with the Eevee mask. So, the title discussion. The English title is Pokémon Hisuian Snow, and I actually like the title. It isn't bad, I wouldn't say it's the best name ever, but it's certainly sufficient to good. The German title is Pokémon Schnee in Hisui, translated Pokémon Snow in Hisui, and thank you very much, localization team, that you changed the name slightly and didn't translate the English title, because then it would be Pokémon Hisuianischer Schnee, and that's at least half a tongue twister, even for a German speaker. The character designs for me are exactly what I expected, but fancier. I do have questions about Alec's side pieces, because they are symmetrical and I can't tell if I like it or not. Also, young Alec standing in the shadows looks like he's cosplaying Quajutsu, and because I can't unsee it, I hope I can give you this on your way too. I really like the backgrounds. They did their job well, which is a really good sign with backgrounds. I feel like I say this every BabbleArea video. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm not sure. I'm surely putting some pictures of the backgrounds here or here as examples, or here. Regarding animation, firstly, it's really good. I think they partially used 3D models, even though most of it was animated in 2D, but I'm not 100% sure about that. There were some stylistic choices, especially with the lighting, that surprised me in a good way. Overall, great animation. I really like the scene framing. I was partially surprised by it, but overall I would say it's really good and the framing helped the story, if that makes any sense. Regarding the dubbing, the English dub is good. I wouldn't say it's bad, but I also wouldn't say it's great, so I'll stay with acceptable. If I'm completely honest, Stephen Kramer, I'm so sorry if I said it wrong, is the only one who I would say did a decent job. I like the Japanese dub a bit more, but I think that's just because the Japanese are very good at dubbing. The tones of voice used and the emotions put into the lines felt realer. I really wish there would have been a German dub. Yoi watched it too, and we were loosely talking about what a German dub could be like. And they mentioned Tobias Brecklinghaus, who I only know from Assassination Classroom, where he voiced Tadaomi Karasuma, and Yoi said the voice could fit for the father, and I can't deny that. The music is really good, and I really want the tracks separately available. That would be very nice. Masafumi Mima is the sound design director for the show, and oh my god, the entire sound design team did amazing work. I have rarely seen, or rather heard, this good sound design in all aspects. Not only the environmental sounds, but also how the music was utilized. In the Fazit, the conclusion. I think no matter if you are a Pokemon fan or not, it's worth a watch. If you have a friend who is not into Pokemon, I would still recommend that you recommend them Pokémon Hisuian Snow. I'm pretty sure I'll come back to it in a few months and rewatch it just because it's short, it's good, and I'm sure there are things I missed on my watches. And that's it. Short show, short video, I guess. I made this video rather spontaneously because Kitsuya suggested it and I did need something to run a test. I'ma just hope everything worked out at least acceptable. And with this, I release you into the depths of the universe. Once again, see ya!